A haunted land, they call it. Yet the grasses do not scream. The stones don't bleed. The trees don't drip with burning souls. My Khorne kin, what say you? How does this haunted land measure up against our wastes? See them hiss and sputter. Death has withered their wits to stand against me. Under his gaze, I will unseam their flesh and burn their souls to everlasting fires. This haunted land will earn its name today. Destruction!
And welcome on in everyone to another quest battle for Omens of Destruction. This time we are playing as Arbaal and securing the Destroyer of Khorne, facing off against an undead horde. Thank you all for stopping by. This kind of new series we're doing where we're playing through the quest battles in a cinematic battle mode here. It's been a ton of fun for me to do, so I hope you all have been enjoying as much as I have. For this battle, if you're playing it from the quest battle tab, you'll have a specific army set up for this puzzle. Let me go ahead and get the list pulled up myself. We are going to have a Cultist on a horse, 3 Warriors of Khorne with shields, 3 Warriors of Khorne with halberds, 2 Warriors of Khorne with dual axes, 2 Skullcrusher heavy cavalry, 2 Flesh Hounds, 2 Minotaurs of Khorne, 1 Soul Grinder, and 2 Spawn of Khorne, and finally, 1 Bloodshrine. It's a pretty nasty army here to deal with the undead horde, which consists of a fair few zombies, a couple of heroes, some Vargeists. Got some nasty stuff over here, including a good old Mortis engine. They're bringing everything they can to bear against Arbaal. Will it be enough? Let's find out. The graveyard posted up on the other side of the river there, keen to let us come on across and get ambushed. Maybe their forces or something else lurking in the depths. So my plan, since we don't have much artillery outside of the Skull Grinder, is to send it on forward and bother our foes. We'll go ahead and just travel with Sebastian the Skull Grinder. I'm trying to think of a name for him on the fly. Get a lot of posturing for the enemy. I was hoping that they would maybe move on towards us. We'll go ahead and speed up a little bit. This is one of those where they're trying to lure you in across the river there. It shows you have uncovered some hidden foes. This is kind of your first indication that there's something not quite right here with the water. I won't spoil it, but you'll find out soon. Our vampire blasts some Gaze of Dagash our way. Actually, deals a fair bit of damage to our Skull Grinder, so I decided to fall on back. Before we even really got a chance, they're going to go ahead and charge on towards us now. Banshee, Vargeist, and the Vampire Lord leading the way, with their shambling masses following in behind. Which, them leading with the Vargeist is perfect. I drew the Vargeist all the way back to our line, got a Wind of Death ripping on through too. Takes out a few of our weaker warriors, and the Vargeist crash on in. Although they're now going to be in a fight with our front line of Khorne warriors, all of the Halberdier warriors, and the Spawn I'm sitting in. And now Arbaal as well, who is bounding after the Banshee just to finish off this fairly weak melee support specialist. Against the likes of Arbaal with the magical attacks, she is going to go down so very quickly with no armor. As you can see here, each chop dealing a chunk of damage. Vargeist has already about been taken down by the big Khorne blob of axes that has bitten on in. Same thing with their lord there, having a real bad time. Banshee's leadership is broken, so it will start disintegrating on away. And the Crypt Ghouls have finally made it into our front line of Khorne warriors, which I've deployed at the water's edge to catch them. Some Minotaurs smash on in. Skulls are rotten, so you have to be very careful with your swings. They're fighting right through. Mortis Engine also having a real bad time because it decided to get into a fight with Blood Throne, which, weirdly enough, Exalted Bloodletters are much better at fighting than a bunch of ghosts. Vargeist also, that's got full health for now, is into the middle of a squad of Khorne warriors, all with extremely high melee attack. Because this lord has also gotten to realize he is not the main character. He crumples away to nothing. Most of their heroes already defeated. The Banshee's still hanging in there somehow. Good move to let her regenerate her leadership. When they're down, you make sure you plant heal on the neck. Banshee's starting to fall, and the Skull Grinder sitting him after the Balefire carts in the back line. Can't have these corpse carts heal anything. We're just gonna go ahead and get rid of them. They act as kind of pseudo heroes, so them and the Minotaurs working together. Axes and big flaming blades against cards pulled by undead. Doesn't seem like it's a very one-sided fight there. Axes ripping on through. A lot of the zombies starting to have their leadership break. It's still being done on the Banshee here. And the White King also stuck in this big blob. Banshee disintegrates. We've got these Skullcrushers charging on in now. They should be able to smash it through the Grip Doors, at least that was the idea, and finish off the corpse carts. But what? If you look at that, here comes a squad of undead moist horrors from the deeps. Ish. So they've got an ambush that has been triggered from all sides here. So we have a group of Morgulls, some of the animated Hulks, and some zombies. Same thing coming in from over here. And then we've got one of the great big crabs and more Morgulls from this side. So we've got the Rotting Leviathan charging on in from behind here. It was a trap. Unfortunately for them, Khorne loves traps. In the spawn in to bog down the crabs, and then the halberdiers to get their armor-piercing axes and halberds to fight in those cloth shells quite soon after. Same thing here, they charge in, you can see that wasn't much damage at all for a monstrous infantry. And this is going to be actually post-hotfix that has kind of fixed up their damage, where before they were doing almost no splash damage. That was for any monstrous infantry, and cavalry was really, really suffering. Speaking of suffering, 2 units of Bloodcrushers surrounding the Rotting Leviathan and is having a bad time. Turns out Hell-forged polearms bite straight through rotten wooden hulls. Who would have guessed? The Minotaur Hulks, though, are actually putting in some pretty good work against our already winded Minotaurs. He's starting to fail us a little bit here. Khorne warriors moving to claim some more skulls from the zombies. This crab attack was pretty easily handled. Arbaal was here, and we had the Halberdiers, so they were caught and immediately obliterated. The rest of the Hulks moving on in, getting those anchors into the fray. Skull Grinder. The best animation with the laser beam there. Leviathan desperately hanging on. We've just kind of let the Skullcrushers ignore the zombies. They have almost no armor piercing, so against the Skullcrushers, like 140 armor, they're doing no damage. All that's coming from the big angry crab. Death by 1,000 pokes. Rest of the undead line holding for now. I was looking for the death animation here. We get another charge on the Leviathan. Finally breaking the beast as it crumbles away. They'll just claim the rest of these skulls here. But with that big beastie loss, the undead's spirits have been broken. Glorious, such a fun battle. Even with the ambush coming on in there, Khorne's warriors, that's officially what they have there, easily handle it. Hope you all have enjoyed this quest battle. This is going to be the second one we've released. Starting with Khorne, with Skulltaker and Arbaal, and we'll move on to something else. We'll either go Goldfag or Gorbat. And then if you all are enjoying these videos, we'll go back through and finish up the entire catalog of quest battles. Might as well. They're a good bit of fun, and I consider these a bit of a murder puzzle where they give you a certain set of units and you have to solve the battle with them. So thank you all so much for stopping on by. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave a like, and a sub to this up, and I'll see you all next time.